following podcast is presented by Secret Room Multimedia. You're listening to Fairpoint. I'm Craig Lewis.
I'm Nathan K.
Yes, Nathan K.
With a cook. Wait, no, I don't want, not with 3 Ks, no. I was going to do the whole with a but then I'm realizing I'm saying with a KKK. Oh, no.
Pronounced with a K, spelled with a J.
Nope, just a K. You're going to fuck up our Google searches.
That's right. Search using a J.
That's why you always search for Craig Lewis when you're looking for Fairpoint.
My plan is falling into place.
Today on Fairpoint, we're revisiting. It's sequel time. It's motherfucking sequel to a really old-ass episode.
Is this one of our first sequels? Is this our first sequel? Because I know we've said we revisit things.
Well, would you consider Winter Constellations a sequel to Summer? I would. A sequel to Summer Constellations.
So. I guess we've done multiple Batman episodes.
And outtakes. We've done 2 outtakes. This is something we always intended on doing, but never knew when we'd get to it. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the long-awaited sequel to episode number 16, the Zen Koan episode, or Sharks on a Plane.
That was a good one. I remember having so much fun doing cones.
Yeah, whether it's pronounced cones or koan, if you're not familiar, a Zen koan or koan, it's almost like a riddle, but it's not a riddle. It's almost like a parable, but it's not a parable. It's an anecdote. I guess it is an anecdote. There's no arguing that.
Right. I mean, it's like a riddle-based story narrative that one ponders to themselves while meditating.
Yeah, the idea is that you hear the story and just like something snapped and it just something it clicks with you. Or if not, you can maybe contemplate on it and think about it.
And you're like, this is definitely the right answer. Like, no, there wasn't a right answer. It was all in you the whole time.
There's no answer. They're not meant to. It's not like challenging you to come up with the answer. Like, oh, the murder weapon was an icicle.
Right. But episode 16, god damn, that was a long time ago. We probably should have held out like 10 more episodes to make it 100 episodes in between.
Yeah. Nah, fuck that. I can't. I have no patience. 15 years of meditation practice has given me nothing. Nothing! Nothing!
I think you should search for something else then. That's what you've taken it from it.
No, 15 years of on and off meditation. It's like flossing or exercise. When you start doing it every day, you get in a really good swing. You start looking forward to doing it. It becomes a habit, and then you let yourself slide for a day or 2 in a row.
And then you dread doing it again.
And then it just goes away.
You don't want to do it anymore. Like, oh God, I gotta go brush my teeth. It was so much easier when I was doing it daily.
Well, I said flossing, not brush. I've pretty much consistently brushed my teeth more or less every day since I was a child.
Well, that's a good practice. Well, I mean, what else are you going to do when, like, you wake up after when you were supposed to have left for work?
I think
brush at work.
No, I think I was going to say, I think I'd still brush my teeth. Like, they can't wait 2 extra minutes.
The answer is this. Keep a spare toothbrush in your car.
I don't have a car.
On your bike.
On my bike.
I'm not. You just be riding down the street, brushing your teeth.
But see, that's why, again, I wouldn't be just flossing when you're on your bike. That's just not safe.
Oh, no, that really is not safe. You should just skip it.
Unless you're like flossing on your bike, like you got 30-inch rims. They're trying to catch you riding dirty. You know.
I don't understand all of it, but it sounds amazing.
It's like I'm either I'm getting old or you're having a seizure.
Yeah. So you must be having a seizure because there's no way I'm getting old.
So the idea is these cones, these koans, they're not meant to be discussed. They're not meant to be pondered or responded to or answered, but we're going to do it anyway because we're punk rock.
I was going to say, but fuck it. We're going to discuss the shit out of them and we're going to give you definitive answers.
Hell yeah, because we're as punk rock as we are Buddhist, and
I'm not very Buddhist. I mean, I guess I can get kind of Zen, but...
Well, I feel like if you call yourself punk rock or you call yourself a Buddhist, you're missing the point.
I've never called myself a punk rocker, and that's what makes me punk rock.
There's a first time for everything.
Me, I've always been more of a doo-wop man myself. Yet some more somber news to start off the day. This past week, San Diego Zoo Safari Park reported that they had to put down one of the last 4 remaining white rhinos, northern white rhinos.
Oh.
Yeah, Nola was her name. She was 41 years old.
Was it the black rhinoceros that just went extinct?
I think so, but
okay.
I mean, these guys are going fast, and it's terrible. 41 years old.
So wait, I'm sorry to keep interrupting you.
No,
but
you're fine.
You said that was one of the last 4 remaining, or their last 4?
No, there's only 3 left in the world.
Oh
now.
My God.
So sad. The southern black rhino's population is actually starting to become on the rise again, which is good. But the northern white rhino, they've tried everything they can to try to just can't naturally breed it. There is one process that they have to artificially inseminate, but they're not sure if it will work. It's never worked. They've never tried it before. It's very experimental, and they don't want to risk killing another rhino doing it.
Clone them motherfuckers.
I don't know. Maybe it's something with the DNA. They said like they're having problems because the rhinos are so old now. There's only 3 of them. They're all at least 30-something years old.
But that motherfucker find a fucking mosquito that bit them when they were kids.
Rhino skin. That shit's tough. No mosquitoes biting them. It's like Luke Cage skin.
Find a mosquito that bit Michael Crichton. Bring Michael Crichton back to life. Ask him, what do we do? What do we do, Mikey?
You assholes. I was enjoying my slumber.
And don't call me Mikey.
Yeah. Definitely don't wake me up and call me Mikey.
Mikey doesn't like it.
Oh, but Mikey will eat anything.
I will eat anything, but you woke me up from the dead. I desire one of the last 2 white rhinos for my dinner, or I'm not going to help you. I'm only going to help you if you let me eat one of them.
You
heartless bastard.
He eats it, and he's like, joke's on you. I didn't. They're like, why would you do that? I'm dead. I don't care.
What are you going to do? Kill me?
Now I crave brains. Because he's a zombie, you know.
Yes, I got that. No, because I'm a doctor.
Doctors eat brains. Ask
also,
Dr. Lecter.
Turns out when you're dead, you learn the truth about everything. Global warming was real. Sorry about that.
The world is bullshit. It's just all bullshit.
How was Jurassic World, though? How was it? Do you think... No? You guys think I would have liked it? It couldn't have been as good as Jurassic Park 3.
We should just put him back in the ground before he gets angry. Picking things up a bit, we have some Rubik's Cube news.
Oh, my God. I thought you'd never... State?
Super exciting, brah. Super exciting. First off, they have what is called a Speed Cube event in Maryland every year where the best Rubik's Cube solvers in the world come and try to time it, and Guinness is there and shit. And they had a world record broken at this event.
Now, do they get a randomized cube, or do they all start at the same spot?
I'm not 100% sure. They didn't like go into depth and detail about that, but I saw the one kid that did it, like, just had the cube, looked at it for a few seconds, put it down, and then like they started the clock and he went to town.
Well, I would think it wouldn't be very fair to start them off in different positions, because then one might have an easier position to work from.
Right.
But that's
Makes
kind
sense.
of painstaking to be like, we're going to start them with the blue square in the corner, the white square underneath it, the red square to the left, you know?
Yeah, but they don't care about painstaking. They're going to have to screw all these up eventually because every one of these is getting solved. Okay? So the previous world record holder's name was Colin Burns. His record sits at 5.25 seconds.
Wow.
Right? How do you beat that, right?
How do you even turn the thing that fast?
Keaton Ellis took his try and clocked in at 5.09 seconds.
And what was the previous record?
5.25 seconds.
Oh, wow.
World record beaten. But hold on. Wait. There's more. There wasn't just one world record broken. No. It was broken twice at this event.
At the same event?
The same event. Like an hour or so later, Lucas Etter sits down. He's just like, fuck this shit. I got this. 4.9 seconds.
Wow.
Flat.
What was the other guy's name?
The other guy, Keaton Ellis, and Lucan Etters.
Keaton Ellis was like, he was chilling. He had one of the VIP tables.
Yo, he had women in bikinis.
All sorts of women all over him. He had like 3 or 4 bottles of fucking
Cristal
champagne.
Yeah, he was like, it's all on me.
Busta Rhymes was chilling. Fucking.
Then in the distance you hear,
Michael.
oh. And he's like, oh, no.
The valet just comes up, starts taking back the bottles of champagne.
The women just get up and leave.
We'll be taking those. Yeah, he's like, what? No, Busta at 2, Busta at 2.
But 5 fucking seconds? That's mind-blowing. I can't even complete a fucking fart in 5 seconds. And these guys are solving complex Rubik's Cubes.
Busta could complete like a whole verse in 5 seconds, but that's Busta.
That's Busta. He's different. He's on his own Busta level.
He could do a whole podcast in 30 seconds.
But there is some other news that comes out of this event here. There exists a world speed event for Rubik's Cubes. That's a thing.
Yes.
Why was I not aware?
So would you rather go to one of those or the rock, paper, scissors championship?
I think one's something of a skill and the other's something of a got lucky.
I don't know, man. There's some people that would fiercely debate you on that.
Dude, I came in second place in New York in rock, paper, scissors tournament. I just barely missed out a chance to go to Vegas for free to play rock, paper, scissors. It was luck. unless you're so good that unless you have telepathic powers, you can mind meld with the person, then you're cheating. That's not luck, that's just cheating.
Yeah. Way to call me out on the air in front of everybody, Craig.
I'm sorry. Well, finally today in the news, there's a man from L.A. whose alma mater was Wisconsin, University of Wisconsin.
Huh? That's it.
That is the news. Now, he paid for the ticket and was excited to go to one of their games, went to the game. He found out later that his ticket was in the student section and was separated from the friends that he went with. So he decides he's going to just go up and hang out with them, whatever. There's an open seat there, whatever. Apparently, cops take this seriously in Wisconsin. So they didn't just tell him to go back to his original seat. They ejected him from the game.
Jeez, no second chances?
Asshole, right? Yeah, right? He then later anonymously sent 240 donuts to said police station with a note attached to it.
Oh, wow.
The note read, "This is meant as a harmless way to both show general gratitude for the job you do, which is awesome, but slight disdain for my treatment Saturday, which was not so awesome. Donuts are awesome, but coconut donuts are not so awesome." Yeah, the donuts were coconut, by the way.
And that was all it said, though? It didn't say anything specific about the game or anything?
No.
That's kind of dumb because they probably bust a lot of people every day, and there's probably a lot of police at that station. So he's like, "Oh, really, old man Jenkins? I told you got to clean up after your dog if it goes in your neighbor's yard. I was friendly and polite. You got to send donuts, though?" And the other cop over here is like, "Dude, you raped and killed 14 teenagers. Of course we're going to lock you. You're going to have donuts sent? Like, come on, man. You are in the wrong here, not us."
The guy that raped 14 teenagers is just out to be able to send donuts?
Yeah, he made bail.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Because as long as you have enough money, you don't actually have to be in jail.
Exactly. That is how it works, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's how it works, Craig.
So the police just ended up. They're like, "Ha ha ha! Yeah, very funny. Pigs, donuts, but coconut donuts." So, anyways, 197 of the donuts ended up getting donated to Salvation Army.
You can donate donuts to Salvation Army?
Apparently.
I don't know if I'd buy donuts from Salvation Army.
I think it was like the part of the Salvation Army, like, "Here, you just go to the shelter and hand these out." and then all the homeless people were like, "No, I'd rather starve than eat a coconut donut." And then the guy in LA is like, "Not so awesome, guys. Not so awesome." Those coconut donuts were for you to choke down.
The lack of gratitude staggers me. It's staggering.
Just the facts. A koan is a story, dialogue, question, or statement used in the teaching of Zen Buddhism.
All right, so we already set the table. We already, put down the silverware and the plates and everything, at the beginning of the episode.
Oh, Thanksgiving dinner?
I didn't have a Thanksgiving dinner this year, Craig. I was working for 34 hours that weekend.
Yeah,
Sorry.
don't be bitter about it or anything. You're in retail because you like doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I was being sarcastic.
Oh, no, I do. I love retail.
You don't make enough to earn having Thanksgiving
I
off.
live this ish. I love retail, though. I do love it, and I don't really care that much about Thanksgiving. I got a Zen.
big one for
I got
me.
a Zen Koan for you, Craig. If Black Friday begins on Thursday, ellipses. Question mark.
This is worse. This is harder than that tree falling in the woods one.
Yeah, we already set the table up, though. Let you know what they kind of are. It's a thing in the Zen Buddhist tradition. Zen is kind of like there's so many different schools or
I zen sometimes, bruh.
what would you call it? Denominations of
Yeah.
like Buddhism. There's Mahayana Buddhism. There's so many. I listed, et cetera.
There's
et cetera.
so many. There's like
that
this one that I know,
No,
and I'm
there's-
sure there's more.
Yeah, there's more.
Definitely more.
There's Hinayana Buddhism. There's Tibetan Buddhism. There's Chinese, Japanese. All three regions have their own tons of different denominations and schools. There's Soto Zen. There's Rinzai Zen. I'm more of a Soto Zen kind of guy, but I'm also like I see value in all sorts of spiritual traditions. So yeah. Koans, I do believe, came more from like a Zen school of thought. Maybe more Rinzai Zen than Soto Zen, honestly.
Well, it's kind of like a mind clearer.
Soto Zen is very basic, bare bones. Like, no, just fucking sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up.
Just be quiet.
Just sit down, look at the fucking wall. 5 minutes a day if you can handle it. 20 minutes a day, twice is supposed to be like the recommended, like scientifically recommended, like best. Like thing you can do meditation.
And that's Soto?
No, I'm saying scientifically. I'm pretty sure. Like
No, but that's
studies.
Soto Zen.
Soto Zen is more just bare bones, no fucking around.
I think that's more of what I do when I go hunting. I go out in the woods and I just sit there quietly and stare into nothingness until it's time to leave. Because no deer have walked by.
It's out of necessity.
The actual hunting part doesn't actually play a factor into hunting for me.
And then Rinzai Zen is more interested in enlightenment and awakening moments. And so that's why, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure koans are more of a Rinzai Zen thing because they're about like, you ever hear about like a Zen master like whapping someone over the head and instantly they get enlightenment, or like punching them in the chest? Bam!
Like
Enlightened
Kill Bill?
them. The friggin' Dalai Lama.
Lightened
Bam!
'em.
Enlightened them. Kill Bill.
Yeah, just whacking on the head with a no. If you cannot eat rice with
Well,
your
that's
chopsticks.
just discipline.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's also like, Zen teachers in both schools will probably walk around and whack you on the head if you're slouching in your meditation or something, bring you back to your attention. But
They would be jailed if that was America.
Rinzai is about trying to instigate an awakening, whereas Soto is about sitting through whatever you're here with, I guess. This is fair point. So you're getting the fair point bullshit Nathan K explanation.
Well,
go, if you're interested, please go read more, and please go out and try it. But
Well, how about this? We're going to do some Zen Koans today and let the listener decide for themselves if they think it's more Rensei or Soto.
how very Buddhist of you, Craig.
I let the people decide for themselves, okay?
So this is how we're coming at this. We didn't pick a bunch of ones ahead of time. We're just having them randomly selected by this random koan website. We're going to read them for the first time aloud. And then me and Craig are just going to talk about them afterwards. You know, it's fair point. I don't need to explain that part to you. All right, well, fuck it. I'll take the reins. I'll go first on this one. The randomly...
Like always.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Oh.
The randomly selected koan I have is called 3 Days More. Suiwo, the disciple of Hakuin. Oh, we talked about Hakuin in the first Zen koans.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Suiwo, the disciple of Hakuin, was a good teacher. During one summer seclusion period, a pupil came to him from a southern island of Japan. Suiwo gave him the problem. Hear the sound of one hand. But he's like, hey, what are you doing? What? No, that's not what I meant. Stop that. Stop that.
That's one hand on a penis.
It's highly inappropriate. The pupil remained 3 years. God damn, that's some stamina.
He's just fapping for years.
But could not pass the test.
Well, because never mind.
One night, the pupil came in tears to He came in tears. Then you're doing it wrong. Well, first of all, it shouldn't take you 3 years. If it took me 3 years, I would probably come in tears too.
Well, Nathan, maybe he's impotent.
To Suiwo. Okay, so he was picturing Suiwo. In his
That's
head this
why.
whole time.
That's why he couldn't. It's like picturing B. Arthur instead of, whatever you're actually trying to go with.
It was like the Friends episode. He kept trying to picture Princess Leia or Jennifer Aniston in a golden bikini, but he kept seeing the face of great teacher Suiwo.
Which kind of looks like Rob Schneider for some reason.
One night the pupil came in tears to Suiwo. I must return south in shame and embarrassment, he said, for I cannot solve my problem. Jeez, man, you came to a fucking Zen temple. Like, lesson number 1 is don't just start crying. If you can't figure it out, man, be cool.
This kid should be sent home because if he's crying because he can't figure it out, he will never figure it out.
That's not true. No, Craig, he should just continue sitting. It's within everybody's grasp. Wait, 1 week more and meditate constantly. No, it's not there, is it?
Not really.
No.
Well, you were going half walking.
Half walking. Power walking.
Quarter walking.
Go, power walking. It's good cardio.
You mighty morphin power walking.
Morphine. Wow. It's too much. Wait 1 week more. Meditate constantly. Wait 1 week more. And meditate constantly, advised Suiwo. It's too much.
See, there you have it. It's too much.
Wait 1 week more. Meditate constantly. Wait, 1 week. Just wait. About a week. A week. About a week. 1 week more and meditate constantly, advised Suiwo.
Suiwo is Christopher Walken? Now my mind is blown.
Still, no enlightenment came to the pupil. Try for another week, said Suiwo. The pupil obeyed, but in vain.
Oh no, you done fucked up now. You don't start going in vain.
Still, another week. He said, you know why he said this? Because he was masturbating.
He's like, I'm not done yet.
Yeah. Come on, get off my back. It took you 3 years.
I'm trying.
Takes me a few weeks. Come back in a week. I'll be done.
I'm trying. It's hard. It's hard, but it's not really hard. Not yet, at least.
Not hard enough. It's still another week. Yet this was of no avail. In despair, the student begged to be released. But Suiwo...
Wait 1 week. Let me finish first.
Yeah, that's what I'm over here, begging to be released. You won't let me get my release. One more week. I told you not to bother me when I'm meditating.
I come first.
In despair, the student begged to be released, but Suiwo requested another meditation of 5 days. They were without result. Then he said, maybe meditate for about 3 days longer. Then if you fail to attain enlightenment, you'd better kill yourself.
Dark.
On the second day, the pupil was enlightened.
Yeah, because he didn't want to fucking die.
Seriously, maybe leave me alone. Give me a week. I said a week. You came back. Truth be told, it was 6 days. 6 days. It's not a week.
It's almost a week. It's close enough.
So, all right. So straightforward. The student kept trying to meditate, reach enlightenment. Kept asking for enlightenment. That the teacher kept telling him to wait another week. And at the end of it, he's like, it's just still not working. And he's like, well, I guess 3 more days. And if you can't get it in 3 days, just kill yourself. And then he's like, oh I don't want to. So he got it on the second day.
Yeah. So basically,
what do you take from this?
I thought he was hopeless. And he was just like, oh, fuck. He didn't have to listen to his master, and end up killing himself, if he didn't reach it. You don't have to go that far, dude. It's not worth it,
My master said so.
Just join a different religion. Obviously, Buddhism is not for you.
And then he actually kills himself. Oh fuck. Oh, fuck.
Now I feel bad.
I didn't think he'd do it.
See, up here, we have it's very hard to get streaming capabilities, and the Pornhub was just buffering, and I had to wait.
Loading.
I didn't mean for him to
3
do it.
weeks. God.
3 weeks and 3 days.
Need more bandwidth.
It's impossible. They're up in the mountains, right? So
this one is interesting. See, enlightenment is a tricky subject amongst Zen students. As I said, I think Rinzai is more pro-enlightenment, whereas Soto is more fuck enlightenment.
Because you'll never really reach it?
It's one of those things. Yeah. So I don't know.
We're like, if you're doing it just to get enlightened, you're doing it wrong.
I don't know how I feel about this koan, because I don't feel like being under threat helps you achieve enlightenment more readily. I don't know.
He's just fucking with him, though. I mean, he wasn't serious. But what do you take from it? I'm pointing to the listener.
Let us know. Please hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, any of those motherfuckers. Let us know. You can
be like, this is my take on this koan, and I'm going to be like, I've forgotten it already. All right. For the next one that was randomly generated, 12.
That's what it's called?
Well, we're going to a random number generator, right?
No, Craig. Koan.
Koan numbers, they sound alike, kind of.
All right, so here we are.
What's the diff?
Here we are at the Cold Stone Creamery cone generator, and I got cheesecake delight mixed with cake batter with strawberries, graham cracker pie crust, and Heath bar mixed in.
Oh, no gummy bear? Damn.
The gummy bear's really good in the
cotton candy
sorbet. Oh, you know what's good in the cotton candy? Sprinkles. I never liked cotton candy ice cream until I tried it with rainbow sprinkles, and then I was like, oh, yo, son. Then I was like, enlightenment, second day. What? Come back in a week.
And I was always like, cotton candy has always been my favorite ice cream, right? And then until the day I got it with gummy bears, then I knew that was a thing that could make my life even better. We're getting too far. So, no. Random koan generator. The Last Will and Testament.
Uh-oh. He killed himself.
Yeah, this is actually the will reading at a wake.
Okay.
So, probably not. I don't know. I haven't read it. It's my guess. Ikkyu, a famous Zen teacher of the Ashikaga era, was the son of the emperor. When he was very young, his mother left the palace and went to study Zen in a temple, as opposed to the forest.
You could study a library.
Anywhere.
4chan.
I would recommend it, though.
When she left to study Zen on 4chan.
She murdered herself 3 days later. That was the enlightenment she reached there.
She was quoted as saying she wanted to become a proxy for Slender Man.
In this way, Prince Ikkyu also became a student. When his mother passed on, she left him with a letter. It read, "To Ikkyu, I have finished my work in this life and am now returning into eternity."
What the fuck, Mom?
Like she knew it was going to happen. She knew. "I wish you to become a good student and to realize your Buddha nature. You will know if I am in hell and whether I am always with you or not. If you become a man who realizes that the Buddha and his follower Bodhidharma are your own servants, you may leave off studying and work for humanity."
Oh, fuck. Hey, Dad, yeah. No, we gotta go get Mom. Yeah, no, just read this. I'm gonna go get the car, get the shit together.
She says she's going into eternity.
Oh, yep. Mom's on drugs again. God damn it.
Also, we should probably call the Bodhidharma on the way.
He said give him a week. He said give him one more week. Sounded out of breath.
Damn it. The Buddha preached for 49 years, and in all that time found it not necessary to speak one word.
Straight?
In a row?
The Sermon on the Mount.
49 years. In a row?
No, here and there. You know, the Buddha, like, when the Buddha preached every day, it was really easy to get in the habit. But then, like, one day he wouldn't, and then he would let himself slide the next day, and then before you know it,
So, 49 years later, yada, yada, yada. So basically, it's kind of like one of those terrible romances that one person that has where they're like, we've been together for 8 years, but motherfucker has been with 4 different people in actual relationships with 4 different people in that meantime. You're like, you can't just say you've been together for 8 years if you've really not.
Split up, you're saying? If
yeah.
Broken up and then got back
if
together.
You broke up and get back together, broke up and get back together. And then like other people that they have dated in the meantime.
Craig, can you please not air out your relationship issues on the podcast?
Not my relationship issues. It's just bullshit on Facebook. I'm like, motherfucker, I know you haven't been with this person for 9 years. You might have first met them and dated them once or twice 9 years ago. And now you're back with them again. Anyways.
So where were we? So this kid's mom left when he was really young to go study Zen, read, to do drugs in San Francisco.
Now it makes sense. Of course, in the temple.
And then he gets a letter from her later spouting all this crazy-ass shit about how she's going to end her life and Buddha and Bodhidharma and Hare Krishna and fucking Flying Spaghetti Monster and
not
fucking
him either.
Bob J.R. Dobbs. All them motherfuckers are his friends. And he's like, God damn it.
It was the 60s and cocaine. I'll leave it there.
Rule number 1 of parenting. Don't abandon your child at a young age to go study Zen and then write a letter to them years later telling them you're going to fucking die.
You fucked up.
Rule number 2 of parenting. Don't leave the baby in the car with the windows up.
Oh, yes. You fucked up.
The other one comes first. The other one is rule number 1. That's the 9th precept.
Well, because if you have left your child, you wouldn't be able to be in a car with them to leave the windows up. So you have to get through rule number 1 first.
Rule number 3, no baby cages. Have you seen
so practical sometimes?
Baby cages? Have you seen them though? No. Like actual, people used to have baby cages that would be like a cage sticking out of their window, like, and the baby would go out in the cage, like up in these like apartments where they don't get fresh air, like a cage that sticks out of the window for the baby to climb in, hanging like 3 stories up.
My God, why?
Because people are...
They just let them climb in a cage? Like, how about you just take your child and watch them?
Yeah, how about,
take them outside?
What? Maybe you should go study Zen for a few years.
Maybe we're better off giving this child to the government. You go study Zen and figure out what it's like to be a person. Go find yourself, sweetheart. Go find yourself.
Maybe it's better off you do abandon your child.
Too late. Already have. I'm at the bar right now. Baby cages are where it's at. Best babysitter ever. Don't even have to pay it nothing.
She's like, so I was thinking, what do other cages have that baby cages don't? That's right. Doors and locks. We're going to make a fortune. Dear son, my life is over. I'm going to die soon. This way he doesn't try to fucking encroach on my fucking fortune. Right. Fucking freeloaded bastards.
Not going to get her fortune. And no matter what you see on the news, I did not invent baby... No, wait, never mind. Scratch that out.
Too much. Saying too much. Keep it, simple.
Yet send that same note with that scratched out and you can kind of read it.
You know what? Maybe I should probably still mention... I'm just going to be like... And hey, P.S., have you heard about these baby cages with doors? That's kind of a cool idea, right? I don't know if you ever have kids. Sincerely, your dead mom.
Wink.
Now cross that out. Cross that out.
Is the wink for her being dead or for the thing about the baby cages? Either way, it's both horrible news.
Okay, so where are we in this koan now? She wrote the letter.
She's still writing the letter. This is still the letter.
Jeez.
Okay, the last thing I said was Buddha preached for 49 years and in all that time found it not necessary to speak one word. He preached without speaking a word.
And this is all in her letter?
Yes.
Okay.
You ought to know why, but if you don't and yet wish to, avoid thinking fruitlessly.
Now, to be fair, maybe the Buddha did find it unnecessary to speak one word. Sure, but he still did it. He still spoke a lot because it actually is necessary.
But... the kid ought to know why. But if he still wishes to down the road and hasn't figured it out yet, he should try to avoid thinking fruitlessly. He shouldn't really think about it, but don't waste your time thinking about it.
And this is it? That's the end of the koan?
Your mother, not born, not dead, September 1st. P.S. The teaching of Buddha was mainly for the purpose of enlightening others. If you are dependent on any of its methods, you are naught but an ignorant insect.
She really wrote a P.S. That was her P.S. She's like, wait, I better really drive this home, though. I really like that idea. Not but but a purient insect. I really like that. That sounds good. So I wanted to work that into the letter, but I forgot, so I'll just write a little P.S.
It gets kind of vile, yeah. If you're dependent on any of its methods, you are not but an ignorant insect.
Oh, ignorant.
There are 80,000 books on Buddhism, and if you should read all of them and still not see your own nature, you will not understand even this letter. This is my will and testament. The end.
I don't like that koan either.
That was a harsh P.S.
That was just pretty much
It was
like...
basically like, if you can't figure it out, fuck you, you're stupid. You're not my son.
I feel like if it's just somebody... Well, one day someone wrote a letter, and in the letter it said, here's...
I'm a bitch. I'm a terrible parent.
There's nothing to think about. It's just like, okay, so that's what she said in the letter, and we're just supposed to take it at face value. It's not like, this happened. What does that mean? It's just like she wrote a letter, and in the letter she's like, hey, don't think fruitlessly. Make sure you be a Buddhist and shit. Wash behind your ears. Help your father pay the cable bill. Make sure you meditate, floss your teeth and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It was just like, this is what you should do. Okay, well, that's not a koan. That's just instructions. That's just a letter from someone's mom telling me how to live my life.
This isn't a good koan to read from somebody that's an outsider to the religion. It's not one to read and be like, yeah, this is going to get the person hooked and want to like delve deeper into it. I don't think this is the one for that.
Can we call it a practice too and not a religion? Because it's really not a religion.
Did I say religion?
You did. And it's okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Most people probably think of it as a religion. It's kind of classified as one. And sometimes, what else are you going to call it? But really, it only became a religion when like Western settlers and whatnot visited the East, and they were like, "Oh,
cataloging the practices."
Okay, so this is your religion." And then a lot of Christianity and American, and English like churches, the way that works, sort of became integrated a little bit into their practice of Buddhism. But really, at its heart, it's not. There is religious Buddhism. There is sects and myths and whatnot of gods and mythical figures, but that's its own thing, I don't know.
That's a different thing.
Yeah, that's it. That is what it is. But Buddhism itself, I would call it a practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Buddha and Bodhidharma practice attorneys at law.
Always like learning things I should and shouldn't say in the future. So
no, that's
it's like, oh, you've offended me by calling my practice a religion.
I am very offended. So
yeah, more like malpractice, attorney at law, ambulance chaser.
All right, the next koan on our schedule is called obedience.
Obama?
Obedience.
What's the diff? Scathing.
The Master Bankei's talks were attended not only by Zen students, but by persons of all ranks and sects. He never quoted sutras, nor indulged in scholastic dissertations. Instead, his words were spoken directly from his heart to the hearts of his listeners.
Aww.
Just like Fairpoint.
Aww.
His large audience angered a priest of the Nichiren sect because the adherents, I almost said airheads.
Because the filthy airheads.
Because the airheads had left to hear about Zen.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser, Adam Sandler, Steve Buscemi, the airheads.
His large audience angered a priest of the Nichiren sect because the adherents had left to hear about Zen. The self-centered Nichiren priest came to the temple determined to have a debate with Bankei.
Oh no, it's not going to be hosted by CNBC, is it?
Hey Zen teacher, he called out. Wait a minute. Whoever respects you will obey what you say, but a man like myself does not respect you. No chance. Can you make me obey you? Big guy, can you make me obey you?
Now I'm like just kind of picturing
Mr. Zen teacher man.
The Mr. Zen teacher man being like Napoleon Dynamite and being like, Dick, oh God, you're such a jerk. Can you make me obey you? Not with that attitude.
Come up beside me and I'll show you, said Bankei. Proudly, the priest pushed his way through the crowd. Proudly, the priest pushed his way through the crowd to the teacher.
It's okay. Alliteration is hard.
Bankei smiled. Come over to my left side.
For the easier to see you. The right arm is all sore from ninjutsu training.
The priest obeyed. No, said Bankei. We may talk better if you're on the right side. Step over here. God.
I see what he's doing.
The priest proudly stepped over to the right. See, observed Bankei, you're obeying me, and I think you're a very gentle person. Now sit down and listen. Oh, God.
Drink your damn milk.
I think you're really gentle. Oh. You have kind eyes.
Oh, is that really going in here? Is that really said in there? Your kind eyes?
That was my extrapolation.
Oh, okay.
God. That was the end of it. So I see
He
what
suckered
he did
him
there.
into it, yeah.
I see what he did there. He was that's
He's like, come on up here. He's like, he's like, fucking mook. He's just falling right into my plan.
Mr. Zen teacher. Watch this, guys. Think you can make me obey you, wise guy?
Bet you I can.
Come up here. Came up there, stand on my left. No, my right. No, go out in the field and sow my crops. No, stop that. Babysit my kids. Make sure you take them out of the baby cage every once in a while.
Are you gonna show me how to obey you if I do all these things for you?
Yeah, sure. Got him eating out of my hand over here. This
Sucker.
fucking asshole. This sucker.
He's falling right into it. He'll never make me obey him. Just as soon as I finish his taxes.
Zen, more like I don't know.
Manipulation.
Dad, Zen, I don't know. I got nothing.
Why don't you come up here and say that?
So I guess this maybe could be, if you're clever, you can get people who don't agree with you or who are antagonistic even to hear what you have to say.
Yeah.
Or just do what you tell them to do.
Or just trick them into obeying you. So.
Or just trick people into obeying you. That's the method. That's the message we should be taking from this.
No, but the student ends up being like, yeah, I don't see what the big deal is anyway. It's not like he gained my respect out of it. Amateur trick. Smokes and mirrors.
But did you hear what he said about my eyes, though?
He said they were kind.
That was nice. That made me feel nice. That made me feel good about myself.
Oh, crap. Now I do respect him.
Made me feel like, I don't know, maybe I'll compliment somebody else, pass it on. Good attitudes, nurture and foster good attitudes. Fuck that. Fuck you. Give me my change. I'm sick of waiting in line.
What if I really did pass it along? Maybe like that would have made the whole world a nice place.
The next week at his Nichiren gathering, when he was teaching his Nichiren students, whoever was left, he's like, so what, you guys think you're too good to obey me, you Zen teacher? And they're like, no, we stayed. We're here to learn. Yeah, shut up. Think you're too good to obey me, huh? Hey, you, Larry. Yeah, why don't you come stand to my left?
Oh, God.
No, my right.
Oh, God.
No, right in front of me. Look at this fucking asshole.
Just don't make me pour you a cup of wine.
Make a fucking example of this guy. Fucking mooks, get out of here.
I think he didn't get it. He doesn't understand. This one is actually great. I can't believe this is random after the last one.
This is the next one called These Assholes Over Here.
No, but it is called Temper. It is called Temper.
Temper ellipses. Gaw. G-A-H-H.
Gaw. Temper. Gaw. A Zen student came to Bankai.
Ah,
yeah,
yes.
exactly. And complained.
Bankai. Eat it, Hakuin.
Master, I have an unforgivable temper. How can I cure it? God, you have something very strange, replied Bankai.
Oh, it's really weird. Ew.
Let me see what you have.
Let me see. Give it here. Come stand to my left, no my right.
Just now, though, I cannot show it to you, replied the other. God, when can you show it to me? Asked Bankai. It arises unexpectedly, replied the student. Kind of like my penis.
Which brings me to my second problem. I've been at it for weeks. Nothing.
Well then, concluded Bankai, it must not be your own true nature. If it were, you could...
Such a poser.
If it were, you could show it to me at any time. God. When you were born, you did not have it, did you? And your parents didn't give it to you.
He's changing from Napoleon Dynamite to Stacy. Well, gee, Quinn, if it was really your true nature, Quinn, you would be able to show it to me at any time. No, like, I really want to show it to you, Stacy. I do, but I don't. It arises unexpectedly.
Yeah, G. Quinn. Like, maybe that works on all the boys, but not on me.
Not going to pass it in Zen school, Quinn. Maybe you don't really want to be an enlightened member of the fashion club. No, Stacy. Of course I want to be an enlightened member of the fashion club.
Oh, boy. Your parents didn't give it to you. Why don't you think that over and then come back to me with some freaking tots? God. Yay. More bad impressions.
Was that it?
That was it.
That was the end.
That was the end.
Okay, so student shows up, and he's like...
Asks how he can cure his temper. He's like, I'm an angry guy. How do I cure it? And he was like, well, let me see how angry you are. He's like, no. You don't understand. It's like, you don't want to see me when I get angry. I kind of hulk up and shit.
Oh, fuck. Bad move. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Bruce Banner, is that you?
So if you can't summon it at will...
Or is it Jack Dempsey? Yeah, if you can't summon it at will, then it's not really your nature. So I don't know if it's basically like, think that over next time you want to get angry. Be like, that's not your nature to be angry. So just let it go, bruh. Chill, bruh.
Are you going to eat those tots? Not now, but maybe later. I'm not hungry now, but, well, I mean, if you're not hungry now, it's not your true nature. Just give me your tots.
Right, give me your tots. What are you saving them for? The end of the world?
If it was in your true nature, you'd already be eating them.
No, I only got like 6. So, yeah, it's not in his true nature. So basically, let's say you get into a car accident. Before you start to go off the deep end and ream into this asshole that cut in front of you and caused you to collide, have a Mentos and maybe you'll think it through. Like the Mentos commercials. They get stuck in a jam and instead of getting angry, they just have a Mentos. They think of something.
So if you are on the freeway going 60, 70 miles an hour and you see an accident about to happen, just have a Mentos and decide not to. Yeah. Decide not to get into an accident.
No. I'm talking about after the accident has happened. And let's not be on the throughway. Let's go into more like fender bender scenarios instead of somebody might die scenarios.
So instead of getting out and like freaking out on the guy, have a Mentos
have a Mentos
first.
And then be like, all right, I'm chill. The fresh maker. Made everybody fresh.
Meditate for a little bit, quote unquote meditate, only if it doesn't take you a few weeks.
Yeah, and if...
do you want to come out and exchange insurance information? Just hold on, I'll be right out.
It just finished buffering, it's finally playing!
I have a really bad temper problem.
But if you don't have a Mentos, then I guess you're fucked. So...
Well, that just applies in any situation, though. That's your own damn fault.
I know, I mean, like, why wouldn't you go to a job interview with a Mentos?
How hard is it to keep Mentos in your pocket? They're not big. They're in a convenient roll-shaped package. They taste delicious, and they're the fresh maker.
Let's go over this a little bit more. Do they even make Mentos anymore?
Craig, can I ask you a question?
I haven't seen a Mentos in a long time.
We all know the song, right? The commercial?
Boo-doo-doo-doo-do-ah.
Have you ever heard the real song? It's a real song that they just bought the rights to.
And, like, the real song says Mentos freshness.
They added the word Mentos into it. Hold on. I'm going to look up the lyrics because it's so funny how
with
awful.
Mentos fresh and full of life.
It's literally like just like it's just like when you're feeling fresh and full of life or something. Like, and they just added they just like unnecessarily crammed the word Mentos into it. And now that's all that song is known for.
Those guys were one-hit wonders. It was like the band Toto.
All right, the next randomly generated koan is eating the blame. Are you guys going to finish the blame? God.
Yes, now get away from my blame.
You can't have my blame. Get your own. God.
Getting full.
Circumstances arose one day which delayed preparation of the dinner of a Soto Zen master, Fugai, and his followers. In haste, the cook went to the garden with his curved knife and cut off the tops of green vegetables, chopped them together, and made soup, unaware that in his haste he had included a part of a snake in the vegetables.
Oh, no. So wait, is this bad because they're vegan?
Stupid. Your fucking soup is fucking awful. Tastes like fucking snake. You're fucking worthless. This is
Holy shit.
Horrible.
You're that dude from Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. I've never once watched the show, so was it.
Be any angry British man.
You're fucking worthless.
That's
You'll never be enlightened.
Any British guy on a reality like Judge's show.
Does a dog have Buddha nature? I don't know. You fucking don't. The sound of one hand clapping is me slapping the shit out of you for fucking putting this meal in front of me.
How the fuck am I supposed to eat this? This has meat in it. I am a vegan. You fucking amateur. Now I'm
For a
just turning into
second,
Christian
that
Bale.
sounded really, really like Sopranos. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to eat this?
Are you kidding me? Mafia members are not vegan. They love their steak and meatballs. Sorry, Mafia
I'm
members.
a vegan. Where's the broccoli? And other classic Italian dishes.
Sorry, Mafia members, if you
Broccoli.
are listening. But you got to admit, it's true. You love steak.
You've got to admit, Mafia members. And this isn't a racial thing. I'm not talking about the Italian. This goes for the IRA, the Yakuza. Like, this is just any generalized Team Rocket. TR House.
TR House can't afford steak.
But they love it. They can't afford anything. Doesn't stop them from getting it. So this dude, he was in a rush. He just chopped the tops of some vegetables, accidentally cut off a piece of snake, threw it in the fucking soup.
What kind of work environment is he in to where he didn't notice that there was a snake slithering around in the vegetables he was chopping up?
No, it was out in the garden.
Oh, he was chopping them in the garden?
But the health inspectors would have a field day with this.
For real. You are not wearing gloves.
The followers of Fugai thought they had never tasted such a great soup, but when the master himself found the snake's head in his bowl, he summoned the cook.
Oh, man, that sucks. In the master's bowl? Like, why any other bowl but that?
What is this? He demanded, holding up the head of the snake. What the fuck is this?
What do you think this is? Are you trying to fool me?
What are you trying to fucking do to me here?
This snake's head, is this representative of that I'm the next to get whacked? Is it anything like a horse's head?
Oh, thank you, master, replied the cook, taking the morsel and eating it quickly, just popping it right in his mouth. Oh, thank you very much.
What, are you fucking kidding me? Did you just put your filthy hands into my dish?
What the fuck? That was a snake's head. Oh, shit. Really? That's a fucking snake's head. Oh, fuck. I'm going to die.
You fucked up now. I was just going to commend you for finally having the balls to put some meat in this goddamn vegetable soup. I was gonna eat that.
Just because I'm in the fucking mafia doesn't mean I'm a vegan. I'm sick of these cruel Italian stereotypes.
You fucked up, though. You ate my snake head. Now you're gonna get it. You'll be sleeping with the fishes come Monday.
So this is the koan. I don't know. This one honestly seems like it's.
Wait, it just ended with him eating the snake head?
To me, I think this is like, this is how it goes. Okay, so the dude's in a rush to make his dinner for his followers, so he goes to the garden, chops off the top of some vegetables, accidentally cuts a snake head into there, and he discovers it in his own bowl when he's eating. So he goes to the cook and he's like, "What the fuck is this?" And the cook's like, "Oh, thank you." Takes it, pops in his mouth, eats it. The end. This is like the
what the fuck is this? Thanks.
This is the funny. Candy. This is like the funny strips version of a Zen koan. Like if they were in the Sunday paper.
If the koans were a Far Side comic,
and then Dagwood just looks at the camera. I don't know. Is there a
screen?
camera? Is there a screen?
That wouldn't be Dagwood doing that,
out
though.
the panel and shrugs.
It would probably be Beetle and Beetle Bailey.
Or the dog in Get Fuzzy. He was the dog from Get Fuzzy was totally the chef. He's like, ooh, thanks.
Ooh, thanks. Yes. And the cat was the master.
Absolutely.
The next randomly generated koan is called One Note of Zen.
One note of Zen.
Yeah, prim and proper.
And then just keep playing. Just keep playing that note.
That same note.
Next song.
Dun.
Next song.
Dun. Dun.
Every once in a while, do the bendy.
And now do the stanky leg.
Now watch me. What is it? I don't know.
Now watch me mash potato.
Now watch me nay-nay.
Oh,
Now
yeah,
watch me
whip it.
nay-nay.
Nay-nay, yeah.
Now watch me whip it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so one note of Zen.
After Kakua visited the emperor, he disappeared, and no one knew what became of him. He was the first Japanese to study Zen in China, but since he showed nothing of it, save one note, he is not remembered for having brought Zen into his country. Kakua,
The end. God damn it,
There we
koans.
go. Literally, it said one note. I don't know what you expected from this. Kakua visited China and accepted the true teaching. He did not travel while he was there. Meditating constantly, he lived on a remote part of a mountain. Whenever people found him and asked him to preach, he would say a few words and then move to another part of the mountain where he could be found less easily. It's just hiding, staying off the grid. Yeah. The emperor heard about Kakua when he returned to Japan and asked him to preach Zen for his edification and that of his subjects. Kakua stood before the emperor in silence. He then produced a flute from the folds of his robe.
Oh, God, no.
It's a fucking skin flute.
This episode's awful.
This is all about calming.
We can't escape it.
And blew. He blew himself.
And the king was like, oh, God damn. No wonder you move after you. It's like, this is the one note I know in Zen. Ah.
And blew one short note. Bowing politely, he disappeared. And
I think he was already bowing. First he bowed impolitely.
he wasn't bowing, he was hunched. Oh. Anyways, which the emperor promptly replied, "The fuck is that shit?
What the fuck? You fucking Buddhists are
Go to
fucking weird.
Fucking China for how many years, and all you come back with, I can fucking do what you just did.
All you fucking Buddhists know is eating snakes, huh?
I can fucking do what you just did. I can play my fucking skin flute. I can do it longer than you. Come back in a week."
3 years.
But that was the whole thing.
So wait, how did it actually end?
Bowing politely, he disappeared after he played one short note.
Oh, okay.
So basically, he was like, "What have you learned?" And he was just like,
Okay, so yeah. Taking this
Nothing.
not to be like he was pulling out his... Yeah. He pulled out an actual flute.
"Yeah, played one
Played
note
one
on
note.
a flute."
And the Emperor's like, fucking seriously? That's it?
And he just left.
And then
Yeah.
he left? The fuck? And then he followed him and he's like, yeah, about that.
You owe me an explanation for this. What does that mean? That if you have to ask, then you are not ready.
If you want to make this more interesting to contemporary audiences so they can relate to it, this would be called 3 Chords of Zen.
Oh, pop songs.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He just played it, and he played like a simple 3-chord song, and the Emperor's like, well, that's nothing special. I mean, I don't see what the big deal is about...
Then he played a country song, and it was like, that's the same thing, but different.
Yeah. Well, that's just Silver Sun pickups for 14-year-olds. And that sounds exactly like...
Simple Plan.
Well, that's clearly just like a virgin. I mean, it's a little different, but oh.
And now that's definitely just Opposites Attract by Paula Abdul. Excellent. Featuring Cool Cat, right? Whatever the animated cat was. He was cool. With a K. Like your name.
Now, this next one's called How to Write a Chinese Poem. Uh-oh. This one's going to be racist.
I feel like this one's actually going to be a poem.
Or it's just going to be awfully racist if we start reading it. It's like, one day a Chinese monk came over to Japan and he's like, me very much teach you Zen. And I'm like, oh God, this is awful. Me meditate long time.
But no, it's okay because it was written by a Chinese man.
I was imagining it was written in Japan, as I stated.
Oh, okay. Oh, God, they hate each other, don't they?
What's the... No, you know what?
That's a little too far. Even the friggin' Pope can admit when he was wrong. I didn't even finish it because I caught it.
A well-known Japanese poet was asked how to compose a Chinese poem. And he's like, I am Japanese, not Chinese.
Is that it?
That's the koan. I like that better. I haven't even finished reading this one.
Right.
That's my version of the koan.
That's the koan.
And he was like, fucking seriously? So this well-known Japanese poet was asked how to compose a Chinese poem. The usual Chinese poem is 4 lines, he explained. The first line contains the initial phrase. The second line, the continuation of that phrase. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much how you write anything. That's just how you write.
It's just structure.
It's just the nature of language. The third line turns from this subject and begins a new one, and the fourth line brings the first 3 lines together. A popular Japanese song illustrates this. Fresh goes better. Mentos freshness. Fresh goes better with Mentos when you're full of life. Mentos, the fresh maker.
Wow. That's beautiful, man.
No, a popular...
I'm going to play that at my wedding.
A popular Japanese song illustrates this. All right, so this popular Japanese song that illustrates the way to write a Chinese poem. 2 daughters of a silk merchant live in Kyoto. The elder's 20, the younger 18. A soldier may kill with his sword, but these girls slay men with their eyes.
And the skipper, too.
2 daughters of a silk merchant live in Kyoto. The elder is 20, the younger 18. A soldier may kill with his sword, but these girls slay men with their eyes. So you see the first line.
Oh, yeah, because the first line is about, that's what these girls are.
Daughters.
They're just pretty.
Second line, their age. Third line, a soldier can kill people with a sword. Now, hold on. How does this relate? You lost me.
No. We're going to the fourth line to bring it all together.
I see, but these girls slay men with their eyes.
Yeah, they slay them in a different way.
Now, wait a minute. Do you mean to tell me that these girls can look at you like Medusa?
Are they like some sort of succubus?
Some sort of succubus over here? Because I tell you what, if they're a succubus, I'm out of here. Or did you just mean
freaking gone?
Did you just mean that they have beautiful, kind, loving eyes and men fall for their attractive?
They're not kind. This next one's called In Dreamland.
Ooh.
It's a Kirby game.
Sweet. That's awesome. Is Meta Knight in this one?
No.
He should be.
But he's not. Right to Nintendo. Do something about it.
Master Kirby once said to his students,
Our schoolmaster Kirby. Oh, is that him inhaling?
Kirby's the master of inward singing.
Inward singing.
Next song.
He could sing a 4-minute song in 6 seconds. Our schoolmaster Kirby used to take a nap every afternoon. Related to discipline.
Wait, it wasn't actually Kirby.
No,
was it?
It wasn't. I added Kirby, and I'm sorry. I added you said Master Kirby, and I was like, oh, Master's in the first couple words. Anyways, our schoolmaster used to take a nap every afternoon. Related to disciple of Soyen Shaku. We children asked him why he did it, and he told us.
Fucking tired. What the fuck do you mean? Why did I do it? You kids, You're fucking kids. You take a nap every day.
You get old, then you come back to me and tell me why. And he told us, I go to Dreamland to meet the old sages. Just as the great Confucius did. When Confucius slept, he would dream of ancient sages and later tell his followers about them, which is what I will now then go and relate to you. The guys.
So I was hanging out with one of the teachers. It wasn't really the teacher. It was actually an oddvok. But in the dream logic, I knew it was the teacher. He just would happen to be an oddvok. I also happened to be in my great-grandmother's living room, which I haven't seen since I was a child. But it was really vivid, you know? And then it was weird because suddenly it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like I'm at, I don't know, like work at the military. It's
but
a
it's
dream.
in the grandmother's apartment.
Yeah, I don't know. But then everything just changes, and suddenly they're talking about apples, and I don't know. It was weird.
That's wicked weird.
To tell you the truth, I don't know why Confucius' students thought this was of value.
I was just tired. I mean, you tried getting old and not taking a nap. It was extremely hot one day, so some of us took a nap. Our schoolmaster scolded us. We went to Dreamland to meet the ancient sages, the same as Confucius did, we explained.
Bullshit. Bullshit. You just said it was because you were hot and tired. Stay out of the basement. Here's your shirt.
What was the message from those sages? Our schoolmaster demanded. If you so went to dream of the sages, what did they say to you?
He said that you shouldn't think frivolously and that Buddha and Bodhidharma will always be your friends. Okay, fine. Okay, you got me. Clearly, you did speak with the masters. I'm sorry I ever doubted my students. Carry on. Go nap again.
Only the truth weren't so clear-cut and dry.
It's not like they could have thought of that themselves.
One of us replied. We went to Dreamland and met the sages and asked them if our schoolmaster came there every afternoon. But they said they had never seen such fellow.
Busted.
And he's like, what do you... Yeah, okay. I'm trying to get paid for sleeping, okay?
I'm just sleeping, you fucking...
Shh, don't ruin it for me. This is a good gig here. Damn. So either one of them's lying, which really the schoolmaster should have responded with a harsh slap to the face and say, the fuck you did?
Yeah, I got a cone for you. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? That's not how cones work.
Bitch, you're out of the temple. Any other Weisenheimers want to speak up? Y'all could get a knuckle sandwich too.
Oh my God.
Y'all come get it.
All right. Finally, on the menu tonight.
What do we got?
One last cone for you.
Ready for the main course.
This one's called The Last Rap.
Up. What I've been thinking and trying. This is my last life, my last rap, my last will and testament. I got this thing here. Guy Fawkes out.
Tangen had studied with Sengai since childhood. When he was 20, he wanted to leave his teacher and visit others for comparative study. But Sengai would not permit this.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't go comparing people. It's not nice.
Let me guess, going over to that Soto Zen school, he's just going to make you stand to his left and his right. Just stay with your own teacher. Every time Tangen suggested it, Really? You can do that right now?
15 minutes.
You can do that right now, really? Really, you can do that right now?
You think you're better than me? I give you.
Okay, so a heater just came on in the secret room, so...
I didn't even know we had one.
It's mid-December. You're so fucking cheap. I didn't even know we had a heater in the secret room.
Don't get angry at me.
Now it's doubly loud.
It's like, what you mean? I've been here this whole time. You just haven't bothered to turn me on.
Sound like my wife. So, pardon the noise if it's a little more loud. We're wrapping up here anyway. So every time Tangen suggested it, Sengai would give him a rap on the head. A rap off the top of the head. He'd just be like,
Yo, he just spits fire, son.
I'm chilling. I'm a Buddhist villain and ceiling and enlightened.
Don't even ask Krillin. He poppin' pillin'.
Finally, Tangen asked an elder brother to coax permission from Sengai, to leave to go see another teacher.
Right.
This the brother did, and then reported to Tangen. It is arranged. I have fixed it for you to start on your pilgrimage at once. Tongan went to Sengai to thank him for his permission. The master answered by giving him another rap.
And don't come back.
I'm just picturing the dean.
From Community.
Dean Pelton. What's his? Jim Rash just doing his when he came in. Do you remember a couple seasons ago the rap?
Wearing the hot dog costume.
One of the best moments of that show.
The people are scared of me.
When Tongan related this to his elder brother, the other said, "What is the matter? Sengai has no business giving permission and then changing his mind. I will tell him so." And off he went to see the teacher.
You knucklehead.
I didn't cancel my permission. God,
said Sengai.
I just wanted to give him one last smack over the head. For when he returns, he'll be enlightened, and I'll not be able to reprimand him again. God, my life's so hard.
Days later, we had the world's first Yelp review.
He didn't even leave me to go to another Zen teacher. Now he's in the Church of Scientology. God.
You got lost along the way.
Doesn't he know it's bullshit?
So, I don't know. What kind of meeting do you take out of this, that Zen masters are petty and cruel?
Yeah, well, I kind of think this is in this case, he's just like, you're being a knucklehead. You're not going to get any different teachings from anyone else. It's just the same shit, so just stop. Just shut up. Gosh, please, no. My numbers are decreasing every day. They're saying it's because I'm rapping too much.
They say it's because they don't like my raps.
I've had so many kids drop
jealous.
out.
They're just jealous.
I can't afford to have any more students drop out.
I thought the only way I could reach them was through the hip-hop. I had to speak their language. Well, my name is Sengai, and I'm here to say Zen Buddhism is the only way. Right?
So have a good day.
All the best raps start with, my name is blank, and I'm here to say.
Oh, according to 90s cartoons.
Now, wait, did Ice Cube start that? Because Ice Cube, my name's Ice Cube, and I'm here to say. I'm a crazy motherfucker from round the way.
Yeah, that was a NWA thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure. Maybe. Oh, no. I'm sure Jurassic 5 did.
Jurassic 5 was around way after
NWA?
Yeah.
Jurassic 5 was from the 80s.
No, Jurassic 5 is more 90s. NWA is from the 80s.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
I thought the NWA was 90s. I thought it was the opposite. I'm thinking of Grandmaster Flash anyways.
Yeah, Jurassic 5 formed in 1993.
Oh.
NWA was totally 80s.
I'm thinking of Grandmaster Flash anyways.
Grandmaster Flash was like late 70s.
Yeah. I'm still off. I'm sorry, I don't know my musical cultural history. I'm thinking of Grandmaster Sexay and Scotty 2 Hottie and Rikishi.
Well, now I am too.
Somebody's got to do the worm.
And that somebody could be you.
All you got to do is like our fucking Facebook page.
That's all you got to do. And then ask us, be like, hey, I would like to do the worm. Is that cool? And
yeah, go ahead. Try it. I don't care.
We'll give you permission. Craig will give you permission. I'll wrap you over the head.
But which one do I do?
But I thought you were more of a Soto guy.
Choose wisely.
We really, really need that support on Facebook. We've only got 300-400 likes on there, and we've got so many more listeners than that on a weekly, monthly basis.
Clearly we do. It's just, I know, I get it, I understand too. I am part of the problem as well. I try to make a concerted effort to go out and like the things that I like, but then I'm like, meh, that's a whole nother couple of clicks. I got to remember to type things into the search bars. I get it. But please, for us, do it for me. I'm your guy, right? I'm your guy.
It is a really, really, really big help. It lets people know that the audience is sizable and worth reaching, and that the podcast is worth listening to. And it lets us know, too, which is, no small thing. And not only that, but you can get in touch with us. We let you know episode topics early. We post ancillary entertainment, all sorts of really, really cool pictures, like on the daily.
Also, make sure you're rating and reviewing us on whatever platform you're getting us this podcast from, because definitely that's an even bigger help. That is what's going to allow us to have iTunes put us out for other people in like preferred podcasts or suggested searches and stuff like that.
Yeah, or Podbay or the Android network, whoever. Or even if you're getting this shit on YouTube, leave comments. Even if your comment is cool, that drives traffic and it helps. The little
Where-
thumbs up thing, that helps. You know?
Or, even if your comments like, shit, fuck, donkey cocksuckers, you suck.
I'd prefer that,
Why not?
actually.
That's interesting at the least.
That's how to write a Chinese poem. Shit is the first line. Fuck is the second line. You guys are fucking donkey cocksuckers. Well, that's clearly a little bit different now, because first we were talking about shit, and then we were talking about fuck.
It's a little bit different, but then you guys suck brings it all together.
All together. Also, if you're looking for more podcasts to listen to, we've got a few suggestions.
What's that? Oh, let's see. We got other stuff. So we got Secret, Sylph Radios.
Yeah, Sylph Radio, the Pokemon-centered podcast.
They have been on fire. Some of the best ones have involved, Justin Addison is a really good host to have on there. Phil Cobb, Jeremy Davis, they're all great people. Brianna Joy.
It's
The one with Lydia was very thought-provoking.
Yeah, she's going to be back. Everybody, no one's done the show yet that we don't intend to have back. So it's a great fucking...
I'm one of only a few people that have done it multiple times.
Yeah, that might be the end of that, but no, I'm just...
mostly
I kid.
because I was the one that showed up.
It's a great show if you like Pokemon. It's just as funny and irreverent and fun as Fairpoint, and it's also just as informative. But, only with regards to things that would appeal to Pokemon fans. We've actually got a Christmas special coming out soon. The
Pokemon?
Halloween special's the newest one. Yes, sir. Me and Brianna are doing a Christmas special, so you'll have to keep your eyes and ears peeled for that.
Sweetness. Also, fair enough, because why not? I mean...
Sometimes me and Craig want to do a different podcast, and, it's not Fairpoint, but it's fair enough. And we review movies. It's general discussion. We have our friends on. We have other guests on.
Have fun. We talk about all sorts of stuff.
Sometimes it's Craig and a guest. Sometimes it's me and a guest.
Talking about wrestling, talking about love, talking about...
yeah, that one's not even out yet.
The love one?
That one's been on hold because I'm not even done editing our fucking Halloween podcast.
God,
I'm so far
damn.
behind. There's still one more Halloween episode of Fair Enough coming out. It's called Fear
Enough.
Just like
the
we do
Devil's
Scarepoint.
Carnival. Also, make sure you keep your eyes glued onto Secret Room Multimedia. We will be eventually adding a new podcast.
Yes, we've got another one in the works. We're not going to talk about exactly what
but
it
it's
is
going to
yet.
be special. And it's going to be way different from anything else we do.
Oh, yeah. This one's going to be cool. And it might be a little while before you hear more about it. But
because it's
know.
probably going to be the most time-consuming to create.
Yes. So you're not going to hear it for a while, but it's going into work very, very soon. And we hope you're intrigued and excited.
Would that be pre-production?
No, just pre-production.
Oh, okay. Pre-production.
And also, hey,
I pre'd.
at least it didn't take you a few weeks. Go check out Blurry Photos, too, if you're not already a listener. They're in no way affiliated with us. They're just a podcast that me and Craig really enjoyed listening to. After we started our own podcast, they were one of the first people that we reached out to. And we said, hey, we really love the podcast. We'd really love to get you guys on an episode, interview you guys, and collaborate.
And in all honesty, they could have been like, fuck off. You guys have like 10 podcasts under your belt. Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Which...
Gladly they did not answer that way.
That's not that far off from the response I got from another one of my favorite podcasts. So that was a little soul crushing. I was like, oh man, Blurry Photos said yes. Blockbuster Buster said yes. Hell yeah, I'm on a roll. Hey guys, I love your show. Okay, never mind.
Oh, dick.
But yeah, Blurry Photos, for those of you that enjoy paranormal, interesting, odd, mysterious topics, they run the gamut of all that type of shit. And it's a great podcast. We can't recommend it enough.
Yeah, I recently loved and was totally enthralled in the Possession and Exorcism episode.
I really loved the Flatwoods monster episode. I'm a big fan of those cryptozoological weird creatures.
Oh, yeah.
And I was actually, it was in the air. I was like, man, Flatwoods monster. I hope they do a Flatwoods monster podcast. And they did.
That's so fucking random because I don't think in my life I've ever been like, I'm thinking about the Flatwoods monster.
Well, you didn't
Let alone be like, I'm looking for a Flatwoods monster podcast.
You didn't read all the books I read growing up, so.
Oh, show off.
Well, no, you read different books. I'm not saying like, well, Craig, you weren't reading books growing up and I was.
I read scary stories to tell in the dark.
No, but I had a particular taste. I read like every UFO, cryptozoological, paranormal book I could get my hands on. So that's, of course, I
Whatever. Moving on. You're spending too much time on this right now.
Well, that's about that. From the secret room, I take one step forward.
And I...
The quietest thing.
We quietly went on because I know those things.
I winced. I saw it falling, and I was like, "Oh, that wasn't loud at all."
that totally.
I take one step forward,
and I take one step back.
We come together
because I'm dressed like a cat.
Exactly. Talk to you guys next time. P.S. The Buddha's your friend. Follow the precepts. Don't be frivolous. Dinner's in the freezer. If you guys need anything, call me. I left $20 if you want to order a pizza. And, sand falls through your fingers when you try to grasp it. So don't try to grasp at sand or water. It's practical and it's a metaphor.
Sweet. $20.
So he says, like, fresh goes better. It's easy when you're full of life. Take it easy and be full of life.
And
that's a koan.
And instead they turned it into a Mentos commercial, which relates to my koan that you need Mentos in order to curb your anger. Connections.
I thought that was Snickers.
No, that's people becoming a diva. People becoming Gilbert Gottfried.
Have they ever done Lewis Black on a Snickers? They should.
They should.
He probably just won't sell out. He's like, they fucking piss me off. I'm trying to be a respected comic over here. Now they want me to be on Snickers commercials.
I got a point.
Oh man, Lewis Black should play Champ Guy.
Yeah, let's, maybe he hasn't quite sold out yet, and we
Lewis
can still
Black
get him.
Absolutely, if there's ever a movie, a Lake Champlain movie.
Boys can dream. We would have to create it, and we would have to find a way to pay Lewis Black to do it.
Both of those things sound way too difficult for me to want to attempt.
Honestly, all we have to do is pen a script, bring it to Universal, and be like, Lewis Black.
That is probably all we have to do. You're
Lewis
right.
Black. No. Lewis Black. Opposite Jack Black.
Oh, fine. Greenlit. Stamp. Come stand to my left. No, my right.
God damn.